Hi, I'm Deirdre Kornstrom. I lead the Minecraft education team at Microsoft, and I have Anthony Salcido with me today.
Hey, Deirdre, it's good to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Could you just introduce yourself, tell people a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, so I look after all the work that we do around the world, helping schools, universities, teachers, school leaders get the most out of their classrooms with technology. So helping inspiring learners to create and build a future.
That's great. So you visit a lot of schools every year. How many
I do. I get a chance to, it's really one of the best parts of my job. I get a chance to see some amazing school leaders and educators who are really making a huge difference in their classrooms. I learn a ton. I get a chance to, on a good year, probably visiting about 40 countries and usually a few hundred schools a year, just guys seeing what's happening. It's really amazing to see. I get a chance to see the progress, and I get a lot of questions from students who are really excited about Minecraft. And it's been a great to see the kind of impact that Minecraft Education Edition is having in schools.
So how do you see schools using Minecraft when you're visiting schools?
Well, one of the things I like about it, I see so many different approaches, not only different subjects, different grade levels, teachers who are thinking about Minecraft in very surprising ways, which I love. That's one of the great things about the experience. I also see energy. One of the things that teachers need to do is really create energy, inspire students to get hungry to learn, hungry to sort of expand beyond the walls of their classroom or the lines of the page that they're reading. And Minecraft does that. I get bombarded with questions with confident students. I usually have visited before talking about Minecraft for schools. I visit schools, ask questions, and the students were very shy. Here I am, someone from a different country, maybe from Microsoft, coming in to ask questions of kids. They were very shy. Now, just the confidence that kids have because they're so eager to learn about Minecraft are raising hands, just asking questions. And I see that energy with the interaction between kids working on projects. One of the things I've been very surprised by is that most of the activity is actually not in front of the screen playing Minecraft. It's with notebooks. I see kids share notebooks that they've worked out problems. They thought about spatial relationships. They've actually blueprinted what they're going to do before they actually get into the game. I also see tremendous collaboration happening. Students who are learning from each other, learning from resources beyond their classroom, but really sharing best practices and tips and tricks with each other. Those are amazing things to see. Learning is taking place far beyond just playing Minecraft. And I get a chance to see some really inspiring educators who are not only going above and beyond other educators in their school with using technology, but embracing a tool like Minecraft to teach subjects in different ways.
Yeah, we see the same in the classrooms I visit, not nearly as many as you, but the collaboration, the leadership skills that we see coming through. Are there any examples that stand out from your travels?
Well, one of the things that I get a chance to see is schools that are creating versions of their school. It's a great project, and I made the mistake of challenging teachers to build their schools, and I was surprised how many responses I get sent, and I urge any of the folks watching, it's a great project for kids because they can actually not only build a version of their school physically in Minecraft, but actually you can use it to actually think about how can the school evolve? What are some of the common areas that can be optimized? How do we think differently about the playground and the shared learning spaces like libraries, etc.? So schools have taken their existing projects, built a version of their school, and then say, well, now let's think about what School 2.0 can look like. And students can really put their energy to actually create the future. I was just on stage with a young girl in Puerto Rico. She was probably about in the 9th grade, and she was given about a week to build a version of her school on Mars. So she envisioned how a school can look on Mars and really thought differently about space, how we use things like a gymnasium to keep people healthy in this type of environment, thought about a space to grow and cultivate food. And she was not only bringing creativity, but really thinking differently about what a modern school environment would look like. So I love those examples, and I'm always amazed by the thoughtfulness students are putting into to these projects, how incredibly creative they are within this rich canvas that the Minecraft world provides. But it's also been really heartwarming to see the educators who were initially afraid, had no idea what Minecraft was, embracing it so easily. And I think that light bulb, it needs to turn on for teachers, but when it does, they totally get what Minecraft is really about, and they just unleash this amazing potential in children.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I think sometimes you take like these items are familiar to students,
Sure.
and teachers sort of know, they start to understand, okay, my students all know about it, their parents
Absolutely.
know about Minecraft, and they start to be more curious and interested. What's your advice to a new teacher who's just getting started with it?
Yeah.
From what you've seen?
First off is take away any kind of preconceptions of what you may have, because there's a lot of folks who think about games and sort of the positives and negatives of Minecraft as a game. Think about what we're trying to inspire with children. We want them to continue to be hungry to learn. We want them to build skills, creativity skills, collaboration skills. And if your end goal is that, see Minecraft as a tool, as a vehicle to actually unleash that potential in kids. The first thing I would recommend for teachers is just to play, to load Minecraft Education Edition, learn from some of the sample worlds, leverage the great community that we have with lessons and tutorials available for teachers, and just get your hands on it. It always starts, build a house, build a shelter for yourself to survive, and understand the dynamics of that. And once you do, then I'd say once you've got the foundation in place, then take a backseat to your kids, because the students are going to really push you in much faster in more directions. So unleash that creativity as you think about projects and learning environments. Your students will come up with ideas and guide you in the right way. The other thing is, I would say, don't define Minecraft by an age range or subject matter. This is not just for traditional math or science. It can be used in any subject and discipline, and it can be used by a range of students. We've seen lots of students, 4th, 5th, 6th grades, but there are amazing universities and high schools doing some incredible things with Minecraft. So don't limit it to us. If you're a 4th grade teacher, say this is Minecraft for me, and you're a 9th grade teacher, say Minecraft is not something for me. We see not only the average age range of Minecraft players be much older than people would assume. It's also true with schools using Minecraft as a learning tool.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think it's hard because it's something that's so familiar to people, but their experience might be a child or a grandchild that plays, or it might be a partner or a spouse who plays. And so whatever your experience is, you kind of bring that into
Absolutely.
it. But yeah, I think it's true. We definitely see Minecraft being used across the curriculum, all subjects, all grade levels.
Yeah, it's great. And now with Code Builder, which is, I'm really super excited about the addition of Code Builder in Minecraft Education Edition. And for those of you who are looking for a place to give students an understanding of the basics of learning to code and getting on a path to code, Code Builder brings great tools like MakeCode and Tinker into the Minecraft world, and I can't even wait to see it. As my travel starts picking up at back to school time around September. So I am imagining kids who've been using MakeCode throughout the summer or even the beginning of the school year are going to do some things that blow me away, because the existing Minecraft worlds I've seen have been incredibly impressive. But with the power of MakeCode, not only to speed up the progress, because you can actually program your coding assistant to actually replicate things that would maybe be tedious to do time and time again. You can do that there, but you can actually bring programming into the world. And kids are learning Scratch. They may be learning a language like Tinker. Now bringing that into Minecraft, it's going to unleash a whole new world of potential.
Yeah, with the Hour of Code tutorials, we definitely saw that students learning how to navigate the Minecraft game using Box of Code, and then the next year how to actually modify and create events and loops in Minecraft. And with Hour of Code, we bring that into the full 3D environment using things like Scratch that teachers are already using and Tinker. So speaking of Code Builder, you have Hack the Classroom coming up. Can you talk a little bit about Hack the Classroom and what people can expect? I know we have Kathy Chow-Isaacs talking about Code Builder.
We're going to be talking tomorrow about Code Builder and a number of things. Microsoft Teams, which we're super excited about. That was available in the Office 365 platform for the first time last Friday, with a lot of the elements around making classroom assignments and homework assignments much easier. So Teams is really becoming a hub for Office 365. I love Hack the Classrooms because we celebrate some of the innovation that we're seeing. One of the things that we're going to be doing is we did a little bit of a STEM contest around Sway, and actually giving teachers an example of how they're using technology by creating Sways. And I'm going to showcase some of those Sways tomorrow in the Hack the Classroom. But we always get blown away by the interaction. And a global audience that's attending. We're hoping to actually use some of the translation services Microsoft has actually been building into PowerPoint, which we're hoping we're going to be testing it later, but hopefully going forward we're going to have a global audience of Hack the Classroom that can join in and listen to the session in their own native language, which will hopefully create this wider community of teachers who can be part of the event. So I'm looking forward to that.
And that'll be Tuesday evening here in San Antonio ISTE.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Central Time. And you can register online for that.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
just
it'll
if
be
you go to the
available.
Microsoft community, you'll see a link for the live stream. You can participate live, or if you'd like, we'll certainly have the recording available after the fact.
That's great. So one last thing, I know that you're a Minecraft player. What are your favorite things to do when you're in Minecraft?
Well, I had always been a traditional player and not clicked on the creative mode, but that's what's really been jazzing me up. I used to like the survival elements and sort of the pure crafting or survive elements of Minecraft. But now with seeing and being inspired really by students, I really thought about the creative mode much more. And I've been getting so many examples of schools. What I've been actually trying to do myself is sort of invent what I think of what a future school can look like, and sort of thinking about learning spaces. So I have a couple of worlds that I'm kind of tinkering with on my own when I have a few moments spare. But I like doing that, and really, really amazed by some of the things that I can do. But you know, I play on various platforms as well, so I'm learning every day and really learning from what the great work students are doing. And I'm certainly not at their level, but I don't need to be. And that's something I would tell teachers. You do not need to be a Minecraft super expert to use Minecraft as an effective education tool. Just sort of take that fear, put it to the side, jump right in, and let your students drive you, and they'll take you to new places, and you'll learn along the way as well, which is one of the great things for me. I've been learning from great examples from all over the world.
Yeah, I'm also so inspired by when I'm in classrooms. I think this is such a powerful tool. I think we expect it to inspire and engage the students, but seeing the engagement from the educators as well has been really powerful. And I know with a lot of pressure on computer science education, I feel a lot of urgency to get this in the hands of our educators and provide it to them so that they can actually implement that in their classrooms.
Yeah, so we have a community of teacher ambassadors who are doing workshops in schools on Minecraft Education Edition. We have obviously digital resources and training, so there are tools that schools can get access to learn more about Minecraft Education Edition. I'd start there, but there will be obviously a community of other educators that you can lean on to get help, because one of the things that's true about this community, both on the traditional gamer side, but also with educators, not only tremendously supportive of each other, but examples are very, very easy to share. So once you start, you will grow and learn from other educator examples and innovation that's happening from all over the world, and that becomes part of the journey as well. We see schools sharing Minecraft projects with other countries, where kids are working collaboratively on Minecraft worlds with students from other countries, and using vehicles like Skype to collaborate and share ideas with each other, and then getting together in the game to make things happen in a joint way, which is great to see.
Yeah, it is definitely great to see. All right, thank you so much, Anthony.
It's been my pleasure.
So I'll share some of the resources. So we're here at ISTE. You can follow us at PlayCraftLearn and the hashtag #NotAtISTE. And to see any of the resources that we talked about, the mentors that you mentioned, the lessons that are free and shareable are on education.minecraft.net. Thank you.